Oh, I forgot to change their defensive playbook, bro.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on 10 between the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers.
Didn't that just say kick off, bro?
Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. That's quickly out wide to Davis. Able to slither by. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They run for the first time with James Cook.
But that should be a first down, bro.
As he's taken down at the 40.
I feel so delayed on here.
A lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Allen's throw is complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with
Touchdown
a
here.
second and just
Touchdown.
a few inches left. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Slot man moves right. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They don't got my plays, bro.
On first down, Purdy.
Pick.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's
Come on.
intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I may be an analyst,
wow,
but I'm
open
also
too.
a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Why are you playing cover 2?
To hook up with Diggs. And he will reach the
Playing cover
8-yard
2
line before going out. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. The slot man in motion right. They run here with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief.
I can't.
So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays. Right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Hey, he caught that.
Get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
I'm in a game.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Still 9 remaining on second down. Throwing here, Purdy. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that.
Right.
So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
I can't.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Purdy looking to throw.
Stuff in my mama.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted.
He better not play cover 2.
Right,
if he's in cover 2, game is over.
Pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll have this past the 30.
Ain't gonna lie, quit after that.
A very solid gain of 27. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on first down is Allen.
He better be angle.
Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd have the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And incomplete on the deep ball. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right.
That's a
And
pick.
Coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They go play action here. Purdy. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 62 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Rolling to his right.
Dude, why you just stopping right there?
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Booyah.
James Cook, a 10-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
He took that
Returning
out.
from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So they had it the whole time?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago.
Bro, I was going to say.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner.
They had to play the whole time.
Scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Purdy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
49, Purdy on fourth down. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Let's go. Dang, offense is a 69. God dang. I don't really use a Dolphins like that. Dang. Finally.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins.
Come on, man.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Tua. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 30 on second down, Tua. And they'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Mostert is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Tua going to throw. Flush to his right.
God, I had circle wide open.
There, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
7th play coming now on this opening drive. This is 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A first carry for a Miami native.
God,
this is
dang.
Cook.
The
that's
freak.
just not fair, and now room to run. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run it again with Cook. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Cousins gives
But he gonna run the whole time?
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
That's a touchdown.
And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins on
That's a dumb. That's a
And the
dumb.
Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
All you gotta do is slam.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
That was
We
a
are
dumb
tied at
defensive
7.
play.
It's 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They need better bunch plays when you're like.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
No! No!
Team, and it's intercepted.
It wasn't.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Oh, and
I threw it to the wrong person.
Problematic. Hit him as he threw it.
Thought Jalen Waddle was R1.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about
I thought
how
Jalen
much
Waddle was
pressure's in the
R1.
face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. These two teams
This man's gonna
all
run and
tied
just
after
throw at
one.
the goal line every time.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On play action, Cousins rolling to his left. Throw caught there by Osborne. And down he goes, taking
Kirk Cousins.
inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the
Really?
6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson.
But nobody
And
is.
he'll get
That's
into
bad.
the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson.
This man literally ran the same plays the whole
Touchdown
game,
here in
bro.
this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Bro, kick the ball.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. Tua. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Tua now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler.